So good evening, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. So today we will be discussing about the impact of COVID-19 on Greece and Morocco. We have our speakers, Ms. Rania Lampo from Greece, global educationist, and Ms. Hassna Bouchala from Morocco. So first I would like to invite Ms. Hassna, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready, Mr. Hamid.
Okay. So I would like to invite Ms. Hassna Bouchala. She is an educationist and awarded by Creative Professor Award by Ministry of National Education, Morocco. She already received so many awards and certificates, but here I would not, mention those certificates because we do not have so much time to mention all those awards and certificates.
Yes.
Just a simple introduction of Ms. Hassna. So over to you. If you would like to share your presentation or you would speak, it's up to you.
I can't speak. I don't have any presentation. I have a speech.
Okay, sure. You can speak.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm audible. Yes.
Yes, you are audible.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I am Hassna Bouchala from Tiznit, a small and quiet city located in the south of the Kingdom of Morocco. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Hamid for hosting us on this wonderful platform that aims to bring cultures closer and strengthen the bonds of love and human brotherhood across the world. Thank you to those who watch us, and I am very happy to be side by side with Miss Rania Lampo from Greece, a country of history and high civilization. In answer to the question, what are the effects of the corona pandemic and its impact on my country, Morocco, I will briefly review the story of this heavy visitors arrival in my country. The start was on March the 2nd, 2020, when the first case of coronavirus infection was recorded after it was confirmed that a Moroccan immigrant returning from Italy, which was one of the countries affected by the virus at that time, had been infected. Then, on March the 11th, 2020, a vigilance committee was created in order to forecast the repercussions that would affect the Moroccan economy due to the corona pandemic. On March the 13th, the travel ban and the gradual suspension of flights to and from the countries affected by the epidemic began. And the Moroccan government decided to temporarily close all schools starting from Monday, March 16, and to adopt distance education through the electronic portal T-Student and the Fort Cultural TV channel. On May the 12th, the Ministry of Education announced the cancellation of exams and for primary and the preparatory education, provided that the national exam for the second year of the baccalaureate will be held during the month of July, and the regional exam for the first year of the baccalaureate will be taken in September. Students will not return to school until September 2020. On March the 16th, 2020, a special fund managing the coronavirus pandemic was created in implementation of the instructions of our beloved King Mohammed VI, with the appropriations amounting to 10 billion dirhams. And the Ministry of Economy, Finance and Administration Reform said that it will be financed from the state's general budget, in addition to the contributions of many bodies and institutions. And the resources of the special fund amounted to confront corona about 22 billion dirhams. On March the 18th, 2020, Moroccans inside and outside the country can donate financial contributions to the fund for managing the novel coronavirus pandemic. On June 1st, 2020, the Moroccan Ministry of Health launched the Wiqayatuna application that will help identify contacts based on Bluetooth technology, respecting the privacy of its users. On March the 19th, 2020, the government decided to impose a state of health emergency. Starting from June 11th, 2020, it was decided to download the scheme to reduce quarantine measures according to the epidemiological situation of each employment or territory, and gradually through several stages. According to this scheme, the workers and the regions of the kingdom, according to the criteria set by the health authorities, have been divided into two regions: mitigation zone number 1 and mitigation zone number 2. Starting from June 24, the public authorities decided to reclassify all prefectures and territories within mitigation zone number 1, with the exception of some prefectures and territories. So we must record it, the speed with which the Moroccan state, king, government, and people take seriously and the responsibility with this pandemic, and put the interest and the safety of citizens above all considerations. At the height of the outbreak of the virus, Moroccan minds showed their genius in inventing breathing and sterilization devices, and Moroccan factories began to produce protective masks with very high specifications, as they worked in the first stage to provide internal needs and create self-sufficiency before exporting them to foreign countries. We began to see the revival of the system of values, ethics, solidarity, and cooperation in our Moroccan society. As King Mohammed VI said in his speech on the effects of the corona pandemic, he said this crisis has revealed a set of imbalances and deficits in addition to its negative impact on the national economy and employment. Therefore, we launched an ambitious plan to revive the economy and a major project to generalize coverage. We emphasized the adoption of the principles of good governance and the reform of public sector institutions. These major projects will contribute to overcoming the effects of the crisis and provide the appropriate conditions for downloading the development model which we aspire to. We stressed the need to download them within the framework of a constructive national contract between the state and the economic and social partners in order to guarantee the conditions for its success based on the concomitant rights and duties. We are always keen on achieving economic development, advancing the social sphere, and improving the living conditions of citizens. The word of our beloved king are over. When the pandemic struck us as a country on the path to growth and development, we adhered to comply with the decisions of our leadership, which days proved to us that they were proactive and always prevented the occurrence of our health system, as happened in many countries with strong economies. The digital system has been developed in all departments and the institutions, and the distance education system has been established as a basic form in addition to the presence education. Morocco was also one of the first countries that was able to obtain the vaccine and organize wide and organized process of the vaccination, and the Moroccan state has established partnerships to produce the corona vaccine and other vaccines inside Morocco, provided that in the first stage enough is produced internally and then the direction of external export. Had it not been for the circumstances of this pandemic, I would not be with you now telling you about its effects. perhaps these difficult circumstances have revived greater feelings in our hearts, which are the feelings of global human brotherhood. The most difficult thing in the matter is losing loved ones, and watching the suffering of others and all those who have been affected by this disease. But this is the reality. Either we surrender to despair, melancholy, and nostalgia for the past, or we take the difficult path and try to search not a way out of crisis and return to what we were, but about deepen forward and achieve a European model and health economy and capable of facing the worst and establishing a future and a better life. I renew my thanks and gratitude to Mr. Hamid and to all those present for listening. And I inform you in all honesty, the respect, appreciation, and love of the Moroccan people to all the peoples of the world. Our prayers for the sick to recover, and let us all abide by all precautionary measures to win the battle against this pandemic. For the battle is not over yet, and victory is patience, just an hour, as the Arabic proverb says. May God protect you all. Thank you, Mr. Hamid. Thank you to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Hassna, and it was very fruitful and informative discussion, and thanks for solidarity and cooperation and good words for Pakistan, for Pakistani youth, and those who are with us, participants from Azerbaijan and other countries as well. So thank you for your good words also. And you discussed about your response, your King Mohammed VI and his measures, and you discussed about precautionary measures. So thank you very much.